Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Justin Salter, and I wanted to tell you a little story of what it was like working with Snoop Dogg. This must have been 2013 or 14, and I was working at a studio in North Hollywood, and I won't say their name, but they treated me well. But when I was first starting out, they were paying me $10 an hour. So I was like sleeping on the studio floor, working at a moving company full time, and doing gigs, freelance when they'd come. So I used to wear a suit and tie to work just because I was so desperate to like get a job and keep a job. And Snoop Dogg walks in 11 a.m. and he goes, "Man, you got your tie all on. You looking sharp as a mother effer, man." And that was the first thing he said. And so obviously he smiled at me. I smiled back, and it was a great experience. And long story short, not to be a name dropper, but at the time he was working with Kiki Palmer, who at the time was just like kind of an unknown artist or actress, I guess she is too. Anyway, so I happened to sneak a little photo of Snoop Lion. He was going by then at the console, and I posted it to a couple of friends, and like, "Oh, where's the weed at? Where's the weed at?" I was like, I guess Snoop doesn't smoke weed anymore." And sure enough, as soon, not to put, I'm sure it's public information that Snoop smokes marijuana, occasionally. But as soon as Kiki and her mom left, he goes, "Code 10, Code 10," yells to all his buddies, and they just bring in like silver platters of blunts and weed. And sure enough, the party commenced. But interesting story too was a 24-hour session. I was actually there for 24 hours straight. I started at like 10 a.m. and then I didn't leave till 10 a.m. the next day. So it was pretty brutal because Snoop came in at 11 with Kiki and her mom. They did some stuff, and then he actually recorded some stuff for Aaliyah's posthumous album. And then he left, and he was supposed to come back at 9 p.m. that night because there was this other artist who was like from a different country. I can't remember her name. She was like an unknown, foreign artist from like Dubai or something that you probably never heard of her. I never heard of her. Anyway, he was supposed to come back at 9 p.m. that night, and he didn't show up till like 5 a.m. that morning. So we were all waiting around, like checking our watches, like, oh my God. So finally, he shows up at 5 a.m. We're shooting like a full on music video. There's like a full crew there, there's like 30 people. He walks in at 5 a.m. Everyone's so like stressed. And then as soon as he walked in, it was like on party, shot the video. It was like an hour or two. He was out, and he must have made 100 grand that day. I don't want to throw his business out there, but um, my sources say that he probably made about 100 grand in that day doing those two projects. But anyway, cool guy, fun guy. Just got that one session with him, but I'll never forget. "Man, you got your tie all on. You can shop as a mother effer, man." That's the first thing he said to me. It was just cool. But anyway, I just wanted to share that story, and I also wanted to throw out this that I'm starting to do these how-to tutorial videos for simple songs. We're in drop D, so it'd be more like. Anyway, so stay tuned for those. If you want to learn simple songs, drop a comment below. Let me know what songs you want to learn. I'm just kind of got my beautiful new Gibson that I just happened to buy, and it's like, well, I guess I should maybe play a little guitar and teach people how to learn simple songs, and you know maybe I should do that one. But yeah, the idea is how to play this song, how to play that song, basic chords. I might do some basic lessons, somewhere between beginning, intermediate, and some advanced stuff here and there. I'm more of a drummer, but I've been playing guitar long enough to basically own up that I'm a rhythm guitar player at this point. But anyway, stay tuned, drop a comment, please like, share, subscribe. I'm actually in between jobs, so I'm kind of putting all this out there in hopes that maybe I could do this part-time or full-time, God willing. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace and love. Bye. I might do that one next. Stay tuned.